Hey guys, and thanks for stopping on in for today's NBA pick video play for Sunday, December 17th, 2017. In today's video, going to be talking about this matchup between the Sacramento Kings and the Toronto Raptors, give our take on who we feel has the better edge against the spread. If you're interested in getting all of our picks for today's action, you can get those over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description, and be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. So coming into this one, not a big surprise to see Sacramento as rather significant underdogs here, getting about 12.5 points. So on the year, the Kings just 9-19 overall and not having a whole lot of success on the road, just 4-12 away from their home court. And then you compare that over to the Raptors, who are a very solid 19-8 overall, but the Raptors, they've been one of the best home teams in the NBA up to this point in the year. They're 10-1 at home. They've actually gone against a pretty road-heavy slate up to this point, so just expect even more better things from the Raptors here as we continue to work our way through the regular season as they get some of those home games back. So Sacramento right now with that 9-19 overall record, they rank 30th in the NBA in scoring average, putting up just about 96 points per game, 15th in total team defense, a plus-minus of about -9 points. Pretty bad stuff there from Sacramento. Of course, coming into the year, not expected to be a team that was going to be ultra competitive given the fact that they just don't have a lot of star power. They have a lot of young guys that they're kind of building around and shaping for the future. Still in tank mode, looking to get maybe another high draft pick here in the upcoming offseason. But the Kings right now, they looked awful in their last outing, which was on the road against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Came up well short in that one, losing by a final of 96-119. It'll be interesting to see how Sacramento tries to bounce back here today, coming off such a disappointing result in that blowout loss against the Timberwolves. And also a fairly early start time here today could mess with the Kings, given the fact that they are a West Coast team. So this is almost like a noon tip-off, which is a pretty early start time. And professional athletes in general, NBA players, tend to be creatures of habit, and when you throw that out of kilter a little bit with these earlier start times, it can have a negative effect. So the home team here today, the Toronto Raptors, 19-8 overall, looked extremely impressive in their last outing, getting past the Brooklyn Nets by a final of 120-87. And the Raptors, like I said, they've been one of the top home teams in all of the NBA this year, winning 10 of their 11 home contests thus far. And they've been strong on both sides of the ball. They're fourth in the league right now in scoring, putting up 111 points per game, ninth in total team defense, and almost a flip of what the Sacramento Kings plus-minus is, as they're about positive 9 points in comparison to the Kings, who are about -9 points. And if you just go on the averages of these two teams, that's about a 17 to 18 point differential just based on what these two teams average against the opposition that they've faced up to this point in the year. And that's not even considering the home court advantage here for the Raptors and the early start time, which could have a very negative impact on this team from Sacramento coming over from the West Coast time slot. So coming into this one, we do feel like Toronto is going to be able to handle their business, win this one convincingly, probably akin to somewhat what we saw out of the Raptors in their last outing in that blowout loss against the Nets. I'd be very surprised if the Raptors weren't able to win this one by somewhat of a convincing margin. So we're going to go ahead and side with the home team today, taking the Raptors, giving the points. And again, if you're interested in getting all of our plays for today's action, you can get those over at stumpthespread.com, linked down in the video description. And be sure to click that subscribe button on our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.